I was 3 years old, sitting in the family room, watching television. My mother, a teacher, was cooking dinner in the kitchen while we waited for my father to come home from work. See, my mother knew that me watching 30 minutes of television a day was actually a good thing because I was learning my ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, and social interactions from Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers, and 3, 2, 1 Contact. My father came home, he came walking through the door, and I ran into his arms in a great big bear hug. He pulled me back, looked at me, and said, "Who loves you?" To which I responded, "Mr. Rogers." There's two things I want you to take away from that story. The first being that good children's programming has the power to educate children, and that good children's programming has the power to provide children with love and belonging, especially to those who need it the most. Which brings me to my big idea, which is a children's video program called Big Red Barn, taking place at the 6.4-acre Community Ecology Institute in the heart of Columbia, Maryland. It's going to be a focus on environmental education, diversity awareness, and it's going to include puppets. There's Big Red Barn. I would like to tell you about it, but I think it's best if you heard from Bertram themselves. Bertram doesn't go by, is a non-binary bee, so we use the pronouns they and them. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show. This is my daughter singing the theme song for Big Red Barn, and if you'd like to, please feel free to sing along. Well, hello, everybody. My name's Bertram the Bee, and I'm so excited to be here. Get it? I'm a bee. Got it? Anyway, I'm here to tell you all about the show Big Red Barn. Each episode is going to be centered around environmental education. There's going to be a problem for us to solve. I'm going to buzz in, I'm going to fly over, I'm going to talk to some people on location. We're going to learn from experts. I'm going to bring in some local families and highlight the wonderful diversity that we have here in Howard County. We're going to do some hands-on learning. We're going to even sing some songs, and it's going to be a great time. And I really hope that some of you will be able to join us. And even at the end of every episode, what's going to happen is we're going to walk away with some real-world things that kids can put into place with their families right away to be able to help the environment. So I really hope to see you guys again soon, and maybe even some of you be featured on our show. I'll talk to you later. So there you have it. You heard from Bertram themselves. What we know is that good education can equal positive social impact. And that's really what I'm hoping to achieve with the show Big Red Barn. The show is going to be two parts, essentially. One focusing on environmental awareness, but also another on diversity awareness. I've been an educator in Howard County for almost 20 years now. I've written several professional resource books. I know lots of people, and I have the energy and enthusiasm to make this project happen. But what I need is funding. I need funding to be able to purchase materials so that I can produce this show. Video equipment, production equipment, editing equipment, it's all not cheap. Also to be able to hire consultants to make sure that I do this project right. I want to make sure to put this on YouTube so that kids can watch it that are working in Howard County Public Schools as part of their curriculum. Homeschooling families can use this, and even that kid that's sitting at home waiting for their parents to come home from work. I would like to start with 5 episodes in 2020 and see where it goes from there. Hopefully it gets picked up by PBS or MPT or another network. And these are my reasons why. I have 3 beautiful children. As a Gen Xer, when I grew up watching television programs, environmental education and diversity was only just beginning to be included. And I don't want to see it just included. I want it to be embraced and uplifted so that we can make a positive impact for many generations to come. Thank you so much for your time.